Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's probably just going to be quite a quick video, but I just filmed a little reel of some of my go-to joggers at the moment, and I thought I might do a little YouTube video about my joggers or sweatpants that I'm just loving at the moment, because I found it so hard to find joggers that I actually really like. And now I feel like I've got a few staple pairs that I absolutely love, and I just thought I could go through them on here and talk through them. So if you're struggling with where to get your joggers from, this could give you a bit of inspo. I am going to try the joggers on, but I'm aware this isn't going to be full length and it'll be hard to see. So I've also filmed some mirror videos of me in the joggers, which I'll insert as I talk through them as well. I'm also not going to go through my whole joggers collection because it has got a bit out of hand. I'm just going to basically show you my top, I think it's five or six, maybe six favourites. So the first three pairs are all light grey. I do find that I do wear light grey joggers the most because they just go with literally everything, but then we've got a few other colours as well. So I'm going to start with three light grey ones because I feel like that is kind of the most popular colour as well for joggers. So the first pair is from Alfrick Eden, and I only recently discovered these. I feel like they kind of went viral on TikTok, so you may have seen them. They do them in a few different colours. These ones were actually sent to me, but I was planning to buy them anyway, and so was my boyfriend, so this is something I would have purchased myself. So now me and my boyfriend both have a pair of these and we're both obsessed with them. I just had to move the camera slightly, but here are these ones on. So you'll just see the top, but I will insert obviously the pictures as we go, or the videos as we go. I love these. I've been living in these the most at the moment. I just love when they've got something else going on, so I just love this whole double waistband thing. And they do a few different colours. My boyfriend's got the navy joggers, and then it's got the black waistband. And these ones also are super baggy, but they're also quite long on me. I'm 5'3", but I do like to wear them really low rise as well, which doesn't help with them being too long. But the quality of these is actually insane. They're so thick and so fluffy. And next, along the same vibe, we've got a pair from Edikted, which has the whole double waistband thing going on again. But these ones, it's you've got bloomers on underneath, so I'm actually obsessed. They could not be more me if they tried. These ones were also gifted to me, but obviously no obligation to include them in any videos. I just love them, and everything else I've bought myself. I always forget sizing. The Alfrick Eden ones are an extra small, and then these Edikted ones are also an extra small. So here's these ones, and I'll include the video again of these. I love these so much. They're so soft, they're incredible, but they're even longer than the other ones. So if you're short, these are going to be too long for you. They are just crazy long. I don't know if I'll be able to wear them out unless I cut them or get them taken up, because they're still on the floor majorly with shoes. I just love the whole bloomer look. That is just so cute. And then for the final light grey pair, we've got a pair from Hollister, which again are super cute. I did pick these up for literally a £5 on Vinted, and I just took a risk with them because they're called ultra high rise, which I don't want high rise, but I thought because they're bigger size, they're a size small, if I can roll them, they might give that rolled oversized look, because I really like to roll my joggers. Obviously not the double waistband ones, but anything else I need to be able to roll them at least once. So these have turned out perfect for that. Here are these ones. So I've rolled these twice. Again, you'll see the video properly here, but I've rolled these ones twice, which is what I was hoping to do, because obviously they would be too long again. Most joggers are just too long for me, but by rolling them twice, they're the right length, so it also means I can wear these ones out quite easily. They're not as fleecy or anything as the other two pairs, but I don't know if that's because I did get these secondhand, so I don't know how much they've been worn and stuff. They might have started off a lot more fluffy than they are now, but I'd heard really good things about Hollister joggers, so I would definitely check them out. And next, moving on to Sisters and Seekers. So we've got two pairs from Sisters and Seekers, which I got as full tracksuits, but I'm just going to show you the joggers because this is just meant to be a joggers haul, and I really like to go off on tangents. We're going to start with a pink pair. These are too cute. They're the perfect pink. So these are the bunny joggers from Sisters and Seekers, and I've got the matching 99 zip up to go with them. These joggers, the quality, I'd never had Sisters and Seekers joggers before. I had so many hoodies and tops, but no joggers, and I've been missing out. So these are the bunny ones, and I'm going to talk you through sizing because I got slightly different sizing in each of the Sisters and Seekers joggers. Here are the pink ones, and again, you will see the try on video. So these are so nice. They're so fleecy, so soft, so comfortable. I sized up by 1, so I got these in an extra small rather than a double extra small, so I could just roll them the once. To be fair, with joggers, you can end up rolling them as much as you want. These still work if you want to roll them more, and low-key I do prefer that look for some reason, but I'll just keep them rolled once. The only thing I will say with Sisters & Seekers joggers from what I found with the two pairs that I've got is they're not as baggy as other joggers. Like, they're more true to being like straight leg, and I am slightly more on my like super baggy hype at the moment, but it's nice to have some variety, and it does make them, like, if I was going out on a dog walk, it makes them easier to wear out because they're not like dragging on the floor so much. Saying that, I got these pink ones in a regular length and I should have got petite, so that's the difference in sizing with these and the next ones I'm going to show you. The next ones I did get in petite and these ones are regular. Now 5'3" is like on the cusp for whether you get petite or regular, so that's why I was so unsure. But these ones I'm not planning to wear out too much because of the colour. They're more of like my nice, like staying in the house or maybe just going to someone else's house, that kind of vibe. Like, they're my nice pair of joggers. They're not too long, but without shoes they're like definitely on the floor, and then with like normal kind of size shoes they just about touch the floor. But with my Uggs or any just chunkier shoes, so my fluffy boots, my Uggs, or like a really chunky trainer, they're the perfect length. So it kind of depends what you want, but also again, if I was to roll them again, they would be like a little bit shorter, so they definitely can work if you're 5'3", but if you're any shorter than 5'3", definitely get petite. And the next ones from Sisters & Seekers are a brown pair, which I did get in petite but still extra small, and this is what they look like. They come with the, well, they go with the I think it's called the Ralph hoodie. It's like the brown and baby blue, and then the hoodie has Seekers 99 in baby blue on the back. It's so cute. So I needed a brown pair. I have a brown pair from H&M which I use for dog walks, which they just aren't that nice anymore. Like, they're just too old, so this is like my replacement pair. Here are the brown ones, and again, of course, full length try on. So these ones just are the perfect length in general for 5'3", because without shoes they're like just touching the floor, and then when I've got shoes on, any shoes, they're not touching the floor, so it means I can wear any shoe I want and I know that they're not going to drag on the floor. But otherwise the exact same vibe as the pink ones. They're just such good quality. Sisters & Seekers is always just so like thick and fleecy, like definitely always going to keep you warm. If you are 5'3" and you don't know whether to get regular or petite, I would say petite, unless like they're going to be your cozy joggers that you don't care about dragging on the floor, then regular will be fine, because it depends on the shoes that you're going to be wearing. But if you're under 5'3", 100% petite. And finally we've got a pair I've had for ages but never really worn, and then I've discovered my love for them this year. So they're this pair from Zara, and they are like a dark grey. Now they have a matching hoodie, so I got the tracksuit maybe last year or 2 years ago. Maybe, I think it was 2 years ago, and I wear the zip up all the time, so the zip up is now a completely different colour to the joggers. I don't know why I didn't like the joggers. I think I thought they were too baggy, whereas this year I'm like, all I want is as baggy as you can get. So I've been wearing these way more, but I don't really wear it as a set because it just looks silly now because I've washed the hoodie so much and I've not really worn these. Here's these ones and the try-on clip. So this one I roll once, and then they're basically the same length as the Sisters & Seekers petite ones, so like they just about touch the floor. Well, they are touching the floor, but then with the shoes they're fine, and they're just really nice and baggy, but they don't have pockets. This is the only pair that hasn't had pockets, and it really bugs me because neither does the jacket. But they are really comfy, and I do find that with Zara, like, I don't shop at Zara much, but then I'll find the odd thing that I absolutely love and it is really good quality, and these are now one of those things. I feel bad I left them for like 2 years and didn't really wear them, but I love them now. I like the like seam detail on these. I don't know if you can really see, but they've just got like a seam going all the way down the front. These are size small and they just run slightly big, but I find everything at Zara runs slightly big. I feel like if you get joggers from Zara, they probably would give like more of an oversized vibe. So they are the, how many was that? Like 6 joggers that I'm reaching for the most this autumn. I've got like other pairs which I wear like solely for dog walks, like they're more of my like just don't really care about them, they get a bit dirty kind of joggers, or other stuff which I didn't know whether to class as joggers because they could just be like comfy trousers, that kind of thing. So these are just my 6 basic pairs of joggers which I'm loving at the moment. I'd say if you want like just a good quality, not too baggy, just straight leg pair of joggers, then Sisters & Seekers is the best for that. But if you want like a really nice baggy pair, then Alfrick Eden is definitely the baggiest, followed by Edikted. And then I feel like just for all round would probably be Hollister. I don't know how much Hollister joggers are, but I feel like they're probably more like between £20 and £30, so they'll be cheaper than Sisters & Seekers. They probably are the most affordable option, I think. So hopefully this gave you some inspo if you're a bit stuck with where to get your joggers from, because I'm already just living in joggers right now, honestly. I will try and find all of those and link them down below. The only ones I might not be able to link are the Zara ones because they were a couple years ago now. Don't forget to follow me over on Instagram and TikTok. I also want to say a really quick thank you. This won't be going up for a couple weeks, but I just hit 7k as of right now, so thank you so much for 7k. That's crazy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.